So hum. So hum. Greetings, awakened warriors of the new earth revelation, rising into the dawning of the new frequencies of heaven on earth. Today is a very powerful Pleiadian portal opening and activation. We begin with a direct transmission from white gold eagle emanation. Another wave is beginning to pour in. It begins. Today the Pleiades portal opens and we are aligning with the 7 sisters. The higher photonic rays of 5th dimensional light are streaming in. Keep anchoring into the grid of Pachamama as we allow the codes of love to flow down our rainbow bridge through our Katika channel, merging into the crystalline core of Mother Earth. Divine Goddess coming in with a 26 Hertz amplitude on the Schumann resonance, and now reaching 67 Hertz frequency from the 5th dimensional, lifting us up through the ascension vortex. The adamantine particles are assisting humanity with this up-leveling of our DNA to the 144 code of the Christos consciousness we call Homo Luminous, the new human. Rainbow tribes unite for this glorious event as we walk each other home into the light of the Great Spirit. Pentecost begins today at sunset as the moon enters the zodiac sign of Cancer. Cancer is the divine feminine mother of the holy waters. La Matrika transforms into the divine simulation of heaven on earth, eternal bliss consciousness. Much love and blessings in the light from the eagle and the condor. Aho. And today, Pentecost, from those who celebrate this awakening through the Torah teachings. This is through Bible codes transmitted from our Bro Star of the light of the Christian lineage, from the return of the King. And this is prophetic symbolism from the Bible codes, that on this Pentecost, which is the moon moving into Cancer at sunset today, which is right around when I'm starting this recording, and it's 7 days after the moon in Aries, and 9 days before the upcoming super full moon, which is a blood moon and eclipse, many signs pointing to this rapture event. And this is for all humanity. This is for all life. No living conscious being of light is left behind. For love has won. We are still transitioning into fully anchoring the new earth codes into this field and resolving, releasing any interference pattern that is over the divine matrix, the divine La Matrika, the holy waters, and all is being revealed through this great revelation. So keep living from your heart. Open the eyes of our spirit, great Mother, Father God, so we can know all things. And if you look at the Schumann charts today, we see an explosion of white light this afternoon that filled the whole length of the chart, and it looked like a big blast that was sustained for several hours. This is the golden Christos light from the great central sun that is flowing into this field to assist us in this great ascension process, this great awakening. Over the last 24 hours, we had 113 M1.5 or greater earthquakes, activating all portals and grids. Most powerful today, in the crown of Lemuria, 5.4, Council of 9 coming in, Rat Islands, Aleutian Islands, in the high crown. So we're feeling these crown activations, and we're feeling the heart palpitations as this frequency energy reverberates through our whole vessel, resonating in the Queen's chamber, in the heart, the divine feminine. Earlier today, in the Rocky Mountains, Providence, Utah, with a 3.2 activation, Papua New Guinea, 4.4, very deep, 417 kilometers depth on the Ring of Fire. Moria, Iran, Sacred Portal 4.4, so between the two, we have 44, which is the 8.8 Lion's Gate of the Lyran Nation. And this activation in Iran, close to the border of Turkmenistan by the Caspian Sea, in the foothills of the Elburz Mountains. Ely, Alaska 3.0, Baja, California, Mexico 3.2, Calama, Chile, South America, in the Andes Mountains, Kundalini of Pachamama 4.9, 13 of the Divine Goddess 123, 123 kilometers depth, Puerto Rico 3.2, Ferndale, California 3.1, Okinawa, Japan 4.3, and then we had this very unique activation in Quebec, Canada with a 3.3. Yesterday we had the 33 Hertz resonance on the Schumann, 33 of Divine Mastery, and this is right on the St. Lawrence River, just north of Vermont and New York, close to the Appalachian Mountains. And this is by Montreal, Quebec, Canada, at 11:03 UTC. So we have the 33, the 113 of the 55, the 55, 5D. And this was at 45.812 latitude, 73.516 longitude. We have encoded 33 to the 37 into the 73, heaven on earth. Chile again, 4.1. Guatemala, Central America, home of our Mayan elders, 4.2. Itzu Islands, Japan, on the Ring of Fire, 4.7 and a 4.1. Vanuatu, 4.5, also very deep, 228. And we had a 4.4, another 4.4 activation, Vanuatu, 226 kilometers depth. Dollar Point, California, 3.2. And then the 5.4 in Rat Islands, Aleutian Islands. Another activation, 2 more in Japan, with the Lemurian, the new Lemuria energies coming in. 4.5 and a 4.2. The whole Ring of Fire again lit up, fully activated. We are connecting with the 7 sisters of the Pleiades and our bro stars and sisters of the Pleiadian nation, so you can see yourself surrounded by the 7 goddesses, 1 above, 1 below, and 5 surrounding like the sacred star, Venus, the path of Venus. This is Venusian energy connecting with the Pleiadians. This is the power of healing, transformation, transmutation, and resurrection. I am the resurrection and the life. I'm the way, the truth, and the light. There is no separation in me, only oneness and unity. We continue now with the Sabian symbols. Right now, the moon at 6 degrees, 22 minutes Leo. The sun at 27 degrees, 20 minutes Taurus. Current Sabian symbol for the sun at 28 degrees Taurus. A mature woman reawakened to romance. Current Sabian symbol for the moon at 7 degrees Leo. The constellation of stars in the sky. From astrologyweekly.com. And now my sacred condor, pull a card for you from the deck, Enchanted Forest from Lunea Weatherstone. And the card she pulled for you today, Keeper of Challenges. The symbol of the wise man, our elder, bro star of the light. In the energy of Merlin, Keeper of Challenges is not evil, but he's not good either. This wizard is coolly neutral. He gives you a challenge. He wants you to use your intelligence and figure it out. Keep your wits about you. The biggest challenge may be just to face him, to approach and ask for his help and guidance. If you are going to argue with him, have your facts in order. He has a cold nature in general. Even when he is being fair, he won't cut you any slack. Seek him when you are in need of a push to the next stage of your journey. If this card does not represent a particular person, it can mean a need for cool and detached strategizing in challenging times. If you must do battle for a cause, assemble your allies and calmly determine how to proceed. Use your wits before you take action. Character traits: shrewd, sagacious, perceptive, commanding, stern, discerning, holds high standards, expects excellence. Shadow traits: cold anger, merciless judgment, authoritarian, does not share power well, pushes too hard, expects perfection, does not spoon feed. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, S.A. Smith, Schumann resonance spikes as energies pour in. These you're going to feel. Quick energy update. Schumann resonance is showing its colors. Time is being felt very strongly with these energies, as if it is slipping through your fingers. You are the master of your experience. Notice the changes around as these new big energies come in. It's more than just ascension symptoms now. With the upgrades you're receiving, you can feel time shifts and timeline changes. It's all within you. Keep your senses sharp during these energies. Notice the difference around and within you. You are that powerful. From agirlintheuniverse.com. And from the Order of the Star, Pleiades portal open. On May 17th, the Pleiadian portal will open. It will be a very important milestone in the progress of humanity and the light forces toward the final planetary liberation. Pleiades' constellation of 7 stars has come into direct alignment with the sun of our solar system. The sun aligns with the Pleiades, sending beams of high-frequency energy to the planet and to humanity. This is a time of elevated consciousness, healing, and a time to create a better reality. As we now come in alignment with the 7 sisters of the Pleiades star system, now is a time to keep your mind open to the infinite possibilities available to you as a living being with the ability to create. This is a powerful time for manifestation. A portal is an opportunity to move to the next level in life and is simply an energetic gateway. This portal will help you to sit in alignment with your higher self, spirit guides, past lives, and ancestors. Time to upgrade. By committing to positive transformation through our changing times, we can step through this portal into the next step in our journey. What we need right now is to open ourselves up to new possibilities by meditating and keeping the bright cosmic bodies in our mind and heart, taking all the energy, and in time we will see ourselves grow, flourish, and heal. The 7 sisters of the sky are deeply connected to us through our hearts. This multidimensional portal will allow you to encounter a profound experience of self-discovery and enlightenment through your own higher self. Within this relationship, you and the universe will become one in unity consciousness and Christ consciousness, a vibrationally curated golden inner journey connecting you to the 7 stars of the Pleiades and awakening your starseed gifts in this dimensional reality. Through this process of celestial reflections and refractions, Pleiadian energy is reaching unto us after being bounced from other stars. This enchantment creates a portal through which the energies of the Pleiades stars are drawn unto directly pure unadulterated cosmic energy, but also sacred knowledge, encoded energy of ancient secrets of the universe, a part of the codex of creation, the energy and information of existence, the opening of the mind unto the higher dimensional realities that exist. Welcome this energy with an open heart, and let yourself become the best version. Now is the time to expand and transform. We must realize that everything is truly in divine order. And today, from a gift from Gaia, 17th of May 2021. We begin the week with a couple of beautiful new templates to receive and embody into our cellular system if we so choose, and these are both at maximum flow today and will continue to hold open and available for the next few days. Another opportunity for a spiritual awakening? Well, quite possibly so. This one is signed, sealed, and delivered by the goddess herself and activates the heart chakra. The other concerns the sun with Pluto, the inner world, and the outer world, but very much the mental world. For there to be a spiritual awakening, both the heart and the mind must clear, cleanse, and expand, aligning together, which maximizes on the size and power of our personal magnetic fields. This ultimately boosts our power of manifestation and can literally transform a life immediately. Chances are, if you have been deeply focused on your ascending path, and you are most likely going to be manifesting and experiencing something quite new and extraordinary that will open a new pathway filled with passion, drive, and something quite transformative, groundbreaking, or foundationally strong. Sounds like a spiritual awakening to me. Looking at the grand reflection, especially where I am situated in the UK, we have the theme of opening running through our collective field. The UK citizens are now officially allowed to hug. The system and all it provides is opening itself up more to allow for more social gatherings and activities. The mood is high and happy, and Folks appear to be surfing a beautiful vibe, although it is apparent that there is a friction and an agitation that is running deeply underneath, and this of course is being seen and felt in the news of conflict around the world. There is a sense that while all is well, that it's also a fragile and fractured energy that could split very easily should anything cause irritation, and this is to be expected in the collective field that is currently dominated by spectrums of polarities. The beat of the butterfly wing on one side of the planet will cause hurricanes on the other. All is happening in the most exquisite divine order, so that each may receive the opportunity to clear and transcend the polarity that is experienced in the forgotten language of energy. Our job is to continue to awaken and to share through being the example, and this of course shows in both our mental and physical health, while all else appears to collapse around us. We share our love, complete, wholehearted love with zero judgment, and void of conditions, to how each is choosing to cleanse, clear, and receive their opportunity to return into the light. First template I would like to share with you is Venus now conjunct the North Node of the Moon. There is something so very warming with this portal of energy now in full flow. Venus has been the topic of conversation for a while now, since she was invisible in the underworld during the first few months of 2021. Our value system has had a huge shakeup, or perhaps a wake-up would be the better words. This past week, as Venus was moving into position, it became evident that some of our old values were being released. Areas of distortion, areas holding attachments had to be dissolved. This was due to the opposition that she makes with the South Node. Conjunct North Node in Taurus means opposing South Node in Scorpio. The South Node is what we release. And according to sidereal astrology, the South Node is currently placed in Scorpio, the mystical waters that run so very deep. The themes surrounding the opposition will no doubt be around avoidance and possibly some spiritual bypassing too. All of this was required to be released for this new available spiritual awakening. The first clap of thunder just sounded as I typed these words. The PowerPoint of this conjunction lies with the conjunction of the North Node and Venus, and is happening in Taurus, while also being supported by the Sun and Mercury on either side too. Taurus is a happy home for Venus. She rules the roost here, and this conjunction couldn't be any more aligned to welcome a new love, new passion, new drive, new focus, new, and more new. So beloveds, if there is a time to dream and dream big, then now is when we power this up. Share your dreams, speak them aloud, smell them, taste them, touch them, paint them in the most finest of details so that they pop from the imagination and begin to form into your field of reality. Venus relates to our heart chakra, the law of rhythm, and the pendulum swing. Each of us has been gracefully learning to surrender to the backswing of the cosmic pendulum, learning just how important that the drawback is and that it powers the rush forward, and how we must not judge it. We must not fall into the illusional thinking drawn up by the ego and its want to show that failure is constant. Instead, we learn to enjoy the journey of the pullback. We have realized it to be the experience that creates the most light, so that we can fly free as the pendulum turns and thrusts forward once again. It is now, as collectively we now begin a new cycle. A new upgraded value system has been installed. For this alone, my heart feels so expansive. I want to share love and congratulate each and every one who has been so committed, so understanding, so deep in their learning, and focused on remembering the truth of who we are. This is deep, and every time it feels like deep work, please remember that you too are being guided into deep joy, deeper love, deeper peace, and ultimate divine bliss, sweet ones. Never lose sight of the truth and get lost in the illusion of the lies that tell us of pain and suffering. All is our opportunity to play more, receive more. We have the Sun, while backed up Venus in Taurus, in a harmonious trine with Pluto, who is currently in retrograde, taking himself back to the beginning of Capricorn. Pluto represents inner transformation, the seed of creation, and the very core truth of our being. Capricorn is another earth sign, so this template will be groundbreaking or powerfully strong foundationally. Its energetic stream also has supporting signatures to the Venus and North Node template, in that it supports the release of distractions, illusions, and any waste such as precious time and space. If there is something that is required to be implemented, that now is most definitely the time to be setting the focus and breaking things down into the steps that are going to lead you to the desired destination. There's also some unity energy coming through with Pluto and the Sun being a masculine dominated energy, and then Venus at home in Taurus being an immensely powerful feminine energy. Together we have essence of the sacred union, which is the ultimate creation source code in play. So going back to the original question, is this the energy of a spiritual awakening? I feel the answer is a resounding yes for those open to receive this great cosmic flow. I am sharing waves upon waves of peace, love, and bliss with you. Andrea from agiftfromgaia.com. Today from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Daniel Scranton. A huge step towards joining the galactic community, the 90 Arcturian Council. Greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are so very capable of seeing the patterns as they emerge on your world, and right now we can see that the patterns are indicating a greater awareness of your place within the galactic community, especially amongst those who have been non-believers and extraterrestrials for their entire lives. The way their newfound beliefs manifest is in their willingness to investigate, their willingness to go further than they have ever gone before with a sense of curiosity about who or what else exists in this universe. Skepticism is healthy to a certain degree because it allows you to tap into your discernment abilities, which you need, but when someone is skeptical without ever questioning their skepticism, that's when you know there is something larger at play within the individual that needs to be uncovered, and that is also happening. People are questioning why they believe what they believe and why they don't believe in certain things that others believe in, and that is a positive step forward for the collective consciousness of humanity. You do need to question everything in order to examine it fully and draw your own conclusions. You are never meant to align yourself with one set of beliefs from the day you were capable of having a belief and adhere to those for the rest of your lives. It would be quite limiting, and it is something that you are moving past at this time. Of course, there have been humans who have done this, and there are humans who are doing it right now, and these are the humans who are awakening. Everyone has to start from somewhere, and so you have there on your world much more evidence of the existence of extraterrestrial life and consciousness than you have ever had before. It doesn't take much nowadays to make someone into a believer, and that is a critical first step. There does, however, need to be a second step after that. People then need to understand that ETs are not to be feared. They are not to be feared just as no aspect of yourself should be feared. You are there to have your initial reactions, but then ultimately to embrace everything and everyone, including the unseen, including the ETs who have yet to make themselves known to the vast majority of humans there on Earth. And the next step is coming for so many who have begun to open themselves up to the possibility that life beyond Earth does in fact exist. This is a huge step forward for the human collective and a huge step forward toward joining the galactic community officially, which is something you will do, and you will do soon. Just be patient with your fellow humans. They have chosen a different path than you have, but it is still a valid one. It is still one that needed to exist. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. From Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, Servant of Yahweh. The road to a higher calling is opening. Karma has been cleared by the Most High that supports your financial prosperity and winnings. Those that were suppressing and taking your abundance have been delivering their verdicts. Abundance codes have been activated. Your richness is on your DNA first fruits. This completes the purification of emotional loss and heartache wounds. Stress, sleepless nights, and fighting to free yourself from old earth contracts has come to completion. Reminiscing of past relationships may come to the surface as they neutralize. Transcending out of that timeline is happening for good. Liberation of the past is yours. New earth relationships are based on your ability to create together. This equation requires the frequencies, tones, and harmonies to be a match, to be in sync together as one. You are aligning and attracting to this vibrational match as the light body continues ascending today. Pain in the chest, back, root, and legs may be some symptoms felt. Sadness, confusion, and feeling overloaded can also be experienced. Support the purging process with self-care, knowing you are safe, protected, and defended by the divine. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. From Carolyn Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adrian Elise, Gaia Daily, May 17 through 21, New Direction. Venus is in exact conjunction with the North Node of the Moon. Ever since last year's Venus retrograde in Gemini, we have been left feeling very confused and with a complete lack of direction. Now that Venus is caught back up to the North Node, perhaps we can find our way forward again. Mercury at home in Gemini has entered its retrograde shadow. Mercury will be retrograde in Gemini from May 29th to June 22nd. This Mercury retrograde will be a bloom of the massive cognitive dissonance that is currently plaguing humanity. Difficult truths are being revealed in plain sight, and yet most still choose not to see. This retrograde cycle is communicative, and inquisitive Gemini highlights humanity's struggle as we grapple to find truth in all of the lies. We are now officially in eclipse season, with a total lunar eclipse happening in Sagittarius on May 26th. This is highlighting the most painful lies for supernova souls, how humanity's spiritual evolution has been manipulated by interfering forces. Supernova souls came to Earth in devoted service, only to be treated like garbage by negative forces that sought to keep power. This eclipse is triggering the south node of the moon in Sagittarius, bringing up grief over where you feel like you failed in your mission on Earth as an advanced soul. But the truth is that your true mission has not yet begun. We have been stuck in a straitjacket-like holding pattern, waiting for the energy to change, to better support our true work. It feels like treading water, and with Mars and Cancer moving, stuck grief, it can feel like being pulled under. But this grief is all based on lies. The light is only getting stronger, and with it difficult truths more evident. Supernova souls will be set free by the disclosure of humanity's true history. It's a great redemption. The light is about to break free from the chains that have held it back for too long. Nothing can stop the massive and profound awakening that is coming. Humanity, get ready. It's time for a great awakening. From AdrianElise.com. Today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology, Sun in Taurus trine, Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, Venus in Gemini conjunct the North Node, perceptive insights unearth deeply buried treasures that put us in touch with our personal power. Push yourself to dig deeper, to challenge hidden fears. Shine a light on those dark places within. Consider whether you are still carrying baggage from the past. Isn't it time to let it go? Venus is on the Sabian symbol. Newly opened lands offer the pioneer new opportunities for experience. Your heart calls, this way, all aboard the love train. Willpower is strong now, so direct it into productive channels. Resolve to change self-destructive behaviors. Purge all that has outlived its usefulness in your life. Help this process along by eliminating clutter in your home or office. Throw open your windows to allow fresh air and sunlight to infuse your space with positive energy. Visualize light flooding into your being, chasing away negativity. You are in control. From LeahWhitehorse.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 154, White Spectral Wizard. Spectral is the name for the number 11, and its keywords are liberate, release, and dissolve. We are in the Yellow Seed wave spell with its 10-day portal day extravaganza. Today is day 11, the 9th portal day in a row. Spectral days are all about letting go. Feel free today, and don't worry, be happy. Today is White Wizard, which represents enchantment, receptivity, and timelessness. Wizard spells work well today, so beware of falling for someone's charms. If you want to lay on some charm yourself, make sure it's for good and not evil. Be a Gandalf, not a Saruman. Today's guide is also White Wizard. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Spectral Wizard, in 154, 17th May 2021, Liberating Magic Seeds. 17-5-2021 equals 17-5-5 equal 855 equal 810 equal 81 equal 9. 17 Immortality, Legacy. 5 Freedom, Change, Transformation, Liberation, Movement. 8 Infinity, Abundance, Source, Flow. 10 Manifestation, Authority, Power. 1 New Beginnings, Leader, Original. 9 Endings, Destiny, Mission, Service, Grace, Humanity. Kin 154 equal 10, Manifestation, Leadership, Authority, New Beginnings. The second last of the gap corridor today, and it's a woozy. Another magical manifesting day, releasing seeds of creation for the future. Day 9 in our gap journey, nearing completion. This yellow seed successive gap passage has accelerated our personal growth, an evolutionary path, preparing us for divine service to humanity in the coming year of the electric seed. Make sure you embrace the change and grow with the flow. Day 11 in the yellow seed wave spell of awakening, flowering, new beginnings, ripening, opening to more light, and blossoming into your highest potential. Today is a day of release, where we finally crack open our seed pods to liberate our magic, releasing all energies built up over the last 10 days and manifested yesterday. Today we are seeking to liberate our magical dandelion seeds, blowing them out into the universe to manifest our pure heart's desires. Tone of creation, spectral is the 11th tone of creation. It operates in the emotional realm, and its actions are that of dissolving, releasing, and liberating. Today is all about emotional release. Allow that energy in motion to be expressed and dissolved. Allow the tears, the laughter, the joy to be expressed. No holding back. Connect with your inner laughter and bliss and give it wings to fly free, totally liberated. Tone 11 symbolizes a gateway and polarity, inviting you to step through into a new, more divine reality. This is a very powerful opportunity to release and surrender all your dreams, desires, and frustrations, efforts from pushing that seed through the hard, barren soil. It is time to relax and empty your vessel in order to release the struggle and strain. Surrender your dreams to Spirit. May all beings on planet Earth be liberated from the dark dream spell today, as black magic is dissolved forever and love and light reign supreme. Victory to the light. Today's question is, what magical seeds, dreams will I liberate today for Spirit to enchant my desires? Divine blessings for sending forth wonderful seed packets in your future now reality. In Lakeka Lakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger. Kin 66. Kin 154, White Spectral Wizard. The mantra, the code for today is, I dissolve in order to enchant. Releasing receptivity, I seal the output of timelessness. With the spectral tone of liberation, I am guided by the power of my own power doubled. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of galactic activations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, your visions, your dreams, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to now take the time to thank everyone for supporting us in our work and mission. We rely on our monthly pledges on Patreon and donations for our daily living expenses, so we appreciate you all. If you'd like to help us continue our work in bringing these transmissions, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/primedisclosure. I'd like to thank Divine Brostar of the Light, Spiros Zelios, for your donation today. I'd like to also thank Divine Sister of the Light, Elizabeth Orlando, for your donation. And I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Cecilia Watkins, for your donation. Thank you very much from the bottom to the top of my heart. We appreciate all of your support. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you can do so at egolovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors art business on Etsy. You can purchase her beautiful handmade woolen goddess totems and healing bracelets on lunagoddessart.com. Today we're going to end the transmission from our Pleiadian Bro Stars and Sisters of the Light. Pleiades 1 messages, May 17, 2021. P1 calling Terrans for Origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Lumerian pearls and reconnections. The bearers support 24% non-regressive. Lemurian pearls and reconnections to bearers. Reverberation 24% non-regressive. Divine harvests happen. Morphic fragments and cures. Transformations take place in etheric environments. Goddess portals open. Vibrant astral fields. Divine experiences spread. Crossfires are minimized. Peace is anchored, +++11. Divine rebirths take place. Projector of ship and/or 12 in reverberation, 96% non-regressive. Attention, Sinti, the storytelling fairy. Immediate summons coming. Master projector support required. Synchronization started, 88% non-regressive. Start support. Temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1, potentiating shamanic inheritances from disclosurenews.it. So thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light, and feel into this Pleiadian energy. Open your mind, open your heart, open your spirit, and connect to your deepest self, your highest self, source energy, and feel into these energies. Anchor them into the grid and into Pachamama, the crystalline core. Feel through them. I know these energies are intense. We are with you. Your spiritual families are with you. Our star beings, our star nations, your guides, the ascended masters. We are all in this together. So feel into the love and to the light of our connection, and fear not, for we are at the precipice of this great quantum leap of consciousness from Homo sapien to Homo luminous. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, shining your light brightly into the night, and make it the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.